there, Aquarius. How are you today? My name is Sherilyn, and I am here to do your weekly reading. This one is going to be for Monday, September 8th through Thursday, September 11th. And I don't know if it's eclipse season or what, because we have an eclipse tonight, I think. But anyways, some of these have been pretty rough, but we're going to see what we get for you, okay? All right, this one is for my Aquariuses. We got to look more into what happens with an eclipse. I need to know more. There we go. Aquarius, Aquarius, Aquarius. Here we go. Let's see what you got. We're starting this one off with the Knight of Wands, okay? Followed by the Two of Cups. And then we've got the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so this is your backstory or your recent past. Currently, I have you with the Sun. Followed by the Ace of Pentacles. And then we have the Four of Cups. In the near future, we're looking at the Knight of Cups, followed by the Fool, and then we have the Ten of Swords. The bottom of the deck for this reading is actually the Six of Wands. So, the undercurrent to this entire reading has something to do with public recognition, with you being recognized for something. Now, sometimes that can be positive and sometimes that can be negative, right? Just depends on what's going on in your life. But there's definitely something here about people recognizing what you do, okay? So we'll hope it's positive. The card at the center of this read is all about the Ace of Pentacles. So it would appear that there is a new opportunity coming towards you. In my opinion, it'll be something somehow tied to wealth of some sort. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be a job, but it'll be something that somehow is connected to tangible wealth, okay, because it's Pentacles. That's what I see there. So let's see how they play in. We're going to start with the recent past, where I have the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands being somebody who's action orientated, but it's somebody who's acting impulsively, somebody who doesn't necessarily think out how their actions are going to affect others. Very fiery, very passionate, okay. The next card over is the Two of Cups. So this is all about a divine union. It doesn't have to be romantic, but it is definitely two people coming together that were destined to come together for whatever reason. Okay, so you have a divine union here where I don't know if somebody acted impulsively or if this started up impulsively. I feel like you have a divine union and somebody has acted out impulsively, possibly. The challenge here is the Knight of Pentacles. So the challenge is whatever has started here is having a hard time getting traction and moving forward. Meaning that if this is a romantic relationship, there was some kind of a spark between the two of you, but now it's not moving forward. It's grown stagnant. Because of the Knight of Pentacles, somebody's gotten cold feet or gotten scared. Somebody's not allowing it to go forward the way that it was intended or something. One person's fiery and all in, and the other person is putting the brakes on everything. It doesn't have to be romantic, though. This could be a friendship even, where the two of you are friends. There's been a spark, you guys, you know, but somebody's pulling away from the friendship because they don't want to be invested or something. Okay, that was your backstory, so this has already happened. Okay, let's see where we're at currently. Currently, I have the Sun to the Ace of Pentacles, and the Four of Cups is the challenge. So the Sun would say it's supposed to be the happiest card in the deck. If it's not the happiest card in the deck, it's speaking of things being illuminated. So possibly there were things illuminated to you about an opportunity attached to money. And with the Four of Pentacles, the challenge was that you were very dissatisfied with the situation as a whole. There was some kind of disappointment, dissatisfaction, disillusionment. I get the feeling somebody offered you something, offered you an opportunity attached to money of some sort, or made you feel like there was an opportunity available, and then it was illuminated to you that the opportunity wasn't what they had offered. I mean, anyways, the way they had presented it, it wasn't all that. It was less than that or something, and you became very disappointed in that fact, or in that person for misleading you. It's kind of how I see this. In the near future, I have the Knight of Cups, the Fool, and the challenge is the Ten of Swords. So with the Knight of Cups here, I feel like this is the same person trying to bring forward an offer again. This is the same person all the way through, but This is the same person that had the Knight of Wands up here. So it's like somebody who acts impulsively and doesn't think about what they're doing before they do it. They make offers for things that maybe they can't come through with. They're coming through with another offer here in the near future. With the Fool, I mean, you're considering taking a leap of faith towards it. But the obstacle here is the fact that you feel betrayed by them already from the past. And so that looks like it's the stumbling block to this situation. This person just can't deliver what they offer. They keep offering things and they can't really come through with what they're trying to say they can. And you are like one of those once bitten, twice shy type people. So you're thinking about taking the leap of faith, and then this whole betrayal thing comes in and looks like it stops it dead in the tracks. 6 of Wands, Ace of Cups, and the 4 of Wands. 6 of Wands is you getting recognition. Ace of Cups would say there is some sort of an opportunity coming towards you to fill your cup with emotion, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be romantic. It could be just somebody that you have a great deal of emotion towards, managing to make you feel emotionally fulfilled. 4 of Wands would say that it's a higher level soulmate that comes to the rescue, I feel like, because I don't feel like it's this person. So this is somebody else. Over here I have the Queen of Swords, the Lovers, and the 9 of Pentacles. I do believe that this person throughout here, they have good intentions, but they can't deliver what they promise. It turns you cold towards this whole love debacle thing right here. With the 9 of Pentacles, I feel like you find peace in being independent and being on your own, not being in this kind of romantic relationship, because you just can't find anybody you can count on, it looks like. That's how you feel right now. That could change in time, but that's how you feel right now. You look quite content when you get into 9 of Pentacles, which is somebody who doesn't really need anybody. They may want people around them, but they choose who those people are. And they don't need them there. It's just they want them there, right? There's a difference. This person here doesn't seem to have the maturity or the ability to deliver on what they say they can do is what the issue is. You didn't ask them to want to be able to deliver anything, but they offered and then they couldn't come through with it is what's happening. Okay, here we go. Monday, I've got the 10 of Cups and the King of Wands. So Monday, I feel like you found a sense of emotional fulfillment and you're looking for some sort of adventure. Like you're out to meet new people, see new things, go new places. I don't know. You're just feeling restless, it looks like on Monday. Tuesday, I have the Magician and then the 3 of Swords. So you are manifesting the ability to heal from some sort of heartbreak that you feel. It's not giving me why. I don't know if it's from this situation or a different one, but at any rate, there we go. Wednesday, I have the Hierophant and Justice. I do feel like there's justice prevailing here. I also feel like there is something here that you have a higher level of commitment to. I just don't feel like it's a relationship, not a romantic one right now. It just doesn't look like that's what it is, or that's what you're looking for. I don't think so. On Thursday, I have the Death card and the Moon. There's something here that you are not seeing clearly, but it's not going to matter because there's a transformation taking place that's going to eliminate whatever that is out of your life, it looks like to me. Like somebody's trying to be deceptive in your life right now, but it looks like they are being pushed away or pushed out by Spirit. So, all in all, maybe the best read I did today. So there you go. I have to make a warning in front of all of them. Maybe then they'll all be nicer. This was pretty good, really, comparatively. Some of them have been pretty rough tonight. So there you go, Aquarius. It looks like you had some kind of a half-baked opportunity that came towards you, but I think you sidestepped it because they couldn't keep their word or come through with what they promised, and that frustrated you. I don't really think that most of you are really looking for love right now, so maybe that is what is keeping you. But you seem quite content in the end, so that's what counts, right? As long as you find peace and happiness, I think that's all that counts. So there you go. All right. Thank you.